Welcome to HFY Vault channel. Real stories, real feelings. If you feel something today, stay with us.
Alien enforcer could kill a human, but mercy changes everything. The alien ship entered Earth's sky without sound. No fire. No warning. Just a dark shadow moving across the clouds. People did not see it at first. But animals felt it. Dogs stopped barking. Birds fell silent. Even the wind felt afraid. Inside the ship stood Kraxer, an alien enforcer of the Zarnak Empire. Kraxer was not a soldier. He was worse. His job was simple. Find dangerous species. Judge them. Remove them. He had destroyed worlds before. Planets with cities taller than mountains. Civilizations older than Earth itself. Now his target was humans. According to Zarnak data, humans were violent, emotional, and unstable. They fought each other for land, power, and beliefs. They built weapons faster than wisdom. The Zarnak Council had only one question. Are humans worth keeping alive? Kraxer had come to answer that. The first encounter. Kraxer landed far from cities, in a broken forest near an old road. His armor shifted like living metal. His eyes glowed blue, scanning the land. Then he saw a human. A single man. The human was small. Weak. No armor. No weapon. Just old clothes and tired eyes. The man was sitting near a broken car, holding his arm. Blood ran slowly down his skin. Kraxer raised his weapon. One shot would end the test. One death would prove humans were fragile. The Zarnak Empire would erase Earth. The alien stepped forward. The human looked up. And smiled. Not in fear. Not in anger. But relief. Thank God, the man said softly. I thought I was alone. Kraxer paused. This was unexpected. Humans were supposed to scream. Run. Beg. This one didn't. A choice that should not exist. The human slowly stood up, clearly in pain. My name is Evan, he said. I crashed here. Car died. Arms messed up. He looked at Kraxer's glowing armor and strange shape. You're not from around here, Evan said, almost joking. Kraxer scanned him. Broken bones. Blood loss. High pain. High fear. Yet the human spoke calmly. Are you here to kill me? Evan asked. Kraxer did not answer. He had never needed words before. He lifted his weapon higher. Evan closed his eyes. But then Evan did something strange. He lowered his head, not in fear, but in respect. If you are, Evan said, I hope you don't hurt my family too. Kraxer froze. Family? The alien's mind searched the data. Humans form emotional bonds. Strong ones. Often irrational. Why, Kraxer finally asked, his voice deep and metallic, do you not fight? Evan opened his eyes. Because I can't win, he said honestly. And because, sometimes mercy matters more than strength. Mercy. The word hit Kraxer like a shock. The Zarnak language had no true word for mercy. The test continues. Kraxer lowered his weapon slightly. This world is under judgment, he said. Your species may be erased. Evan laughed weakly. Sounds about right, he said. We mess up a lot. Kraxer expected denial. Anger. Pride. But Evan nodded. We hurt each other, Evan continued. We make mistakes. Big ones. He looked at the forest around them. But we also try to fix things. Sometimes we fail. Sometimes we don't. Kraxer watched him carefully. Why save others, Kraxer asked, when your species destroys itself? Evan thought for a moment. Because someone has to start, he said. Even if it's hard. Craxer felt something unfamiliar. Conflict. Proof of humanity. Suddenly, a sound echoed through the trees. A child crying. Craxer turned instantly. Threat detected. A young girl ran into the clearing. She was maybe 8 years old. Her face was dirty. Her eyes full of fear. Dad, she cried, running toward Evan. Evan's face changed instantly. Fear, not for himself. For her. Lily, stop. Evan shouted. Don't come closer. But it was too late. The child saw Craxer. She froze. Craxer's weapon activated automatically. Threat level increased. Before Craxer could act, Evan moved. Despite his injury, he stepped in front of the child. He spread his arms. Please, Evan said. Take me. Not her. Craxer's systems screened warnings. The human was protecting weaker life. At no benefit to himself. This behavior did not match the data. The child grabbed Evan's shirt, crying. Daddy, I'm scared. Evan knelt down with pain. It's okay, he whispered. I'm here. Craxer lowered his weapon completely. The moment that changed everything. Craxer had ended billions of lives. But none had ever chosen to stand in front of death. Especially not for someone smaller. We are not strong, Evan said quietly, still holding his daughter. But we care. That's what makes us human. Craxer looked at the child. She looked back. Instead of fear, she waved. Hi, she said softly. Craxer felt something break inside his logic core. The Zarnak Empire believed strength was survival. Humans believed connection was survival. Two opposite truths. Only one could be tested. Craxer activated his communicator. Judgment incomplete, he transmitted. The Zarnak Council responded instantly. Explain. Craxer looked at Evan and Lily. Humans are flawed, Craxer said. But they protect the weak. They sacrifice themselves. They choose mercy. Silence followed. Is that enough? The council asked. Craxer paused. Then said something no enforcer had ever said before. Yes. The signal ended. The alien ship powered up. Craxer turned to Evan. Your species will live, he said. Evan stared in shock. You're leaving? For now, Craxer replied. He hesitated. Then, with careful movement, Craxer placed a small device in Evan's hand. It will heal your arm, he said. And your vehicle. Evan smiled, tears in his eyes. Thank you, he said. Lily waved again. Bye, Blue Man. Craxer nodded once. And disappeared into the sky. Far beyond Earth, the Zarnak Empire changed its records. Humans were no longer marked for destruction. They were marked as dangerous, not because of power, but because of mercy. And somewhere in the stars, an alien enforcer began to wonder. What if mercy was the strongest force of all?
More feelings are coming. Like, subscribe, and don't miss them.